Today we're here at Penn State Spring Bar Crawl, and we are interviewing people about their craziest stories. You ready to go?
I'm so ready.
All right, let's get to it. Who are we here with?
Josh.
Okay, Josh, and what is your craziest story from this semester?
Craziest story for this semester is I went on a date and she was a Satanist. That's the craziest.
There we have it, folks. Satanist.
Craziest story. Hey,
You know what?
Nittany, talk. Run it. Let's go. I'm here with.
Mackenzie.
I'm Lexi.
Can you guys give me a crazy story from this past semester or year?
Yeah, actually, I had this one situationship. Absolute a-hole. I'm figuring we can't swear on this. So he was absolutely horrible. We had a party one night we went to together. You know, we're chilling and everything. We walk out the party, all of a sudden disappears, leaves me for the night. Find out, talk to another chick. So I went, talked to his friends, because that's what you do. And long story short, he got mad at me for him leaving me. So all in all, men ain't that word.
Yeah.
So that's like, I mean, that's the craziest enough I got. I mean,
You know what?
they want to blame you for everything, but sometimes they're the problem.
That's okay. That's an experience.
And it really is. It really is. That's
It's
a college
common, but it
experience.
shouldn't be.
It really is.
Exactly.
The men think that you're the problem when they really are. They just want to hop around. But if you homie hop, it's a problem. Not my fault. Not my fault. Preach.
Listen and learn, Penn State.
Homie hop. Good for the soul. Have a great day.
What is your guys' craziest story from this semester?
So there was a bar crawl at the beginning of the semester that I participated in. She wasn't 21 yet, and I was at Doggies and drinking AMF. It's blue, and that's important. And I was with a group of friends, and they left and said they went to Jack's, but they didn't spell it right. They spelled it like the person's name. So I was like, oh. So I thought they had just like left, and I went to the shanty gaff by myself to have one more drink before the end of the crawl.
By yourself in a bar crawl?
I just wanted one more drink before I went home. Barely. So I went and grabbed a drink, just kind of chugged it because that's how I drink. And then, you know the stairs at the gaff? They go directly down. Well, I kind of fell down them. And apparently people were like, "Are you okay? Okay?" And I'm just like, "I'm fine," and got up and walked away. And I went to her apartment. She lives in Penn Towers, and moseyed on over, somehow got up. I don't remember how. And I was puking blue for so long.
So she came over to my apartment, right? She got there, and I was like, oh, it is 5 p.m., and my best friend is rolling on the floor, about to throw up. Oh, no, 5 p.m., 5 p.m., which is fair. And so eventually I get her into the bathroom because she starts throwing up. And I'm like, all right, she's way too drunk. So I try to get her in the tub.
And just like
just
water,
just to get water. So I get her in, and she slips, and she smacks her back on the faucet, and it bends. And I have to take care of her, and then the next day I have to bend it back and re-caulk the faucet.
Are you okay? Anyway, so I had a bruise on my thigh for like months from falling down the stairs at the gaff, and I still to this day have like a little bump on my thigh.
I'm here with.
Jack Dowling.
Jack, what is the craziest story you can give me that happened in this past semester?
Honestly, I don't have much, but I ate a fish recently. That's all I got.
What was the context of you eating the fish?
I found him in the water. Found him in the river, and I picked him up with my bare hands and ate it.
Do you remember what kind of fish it was?
No.
No. He's a murderer! Fish killer! We have a case in here.
And I do it again.
Who are we here with? I'm Emma. Okay, Emma. So what is your craziest story from this semester?
I found out my ex cheated on me, and then he slammed his head on the picture walls at the den.
You know what?
And got us kicked out.
I would too. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Caitlin, what is the craziest story from this past semester?
So this past semester, my boyfriend of 2 years cheated on me, and I found out the girl that cheated on me with. So not only did I the boy that she liked, I dated that boy
Good for you, girl. Good
Wow.
You can play me, but I will always play you harder.
And that's on period. That's on girl boss. So what is your craziest, most outrageous story from the semester?
I was blacked out drunk and I made out with someone in our friend group while all of our friends were watching.
You know what? Sometimes when people are there, it's a little hotter. You can't even, it happens. It's okay.
All right, I'm here with
Haley.
Haley. What is the craziest story you have from this past semester?
So one time I was waiting in line for a bar and I literally watched someone get hit by a car. It wasn't that bad. They survived, but like literally right here, we were in line for brothers. They got hit by the car. We're like, oh. So then we had to call 911 and help them. And then the cops came and everything was fine. But they still got hit by a car basically.
That's insane. Oh my gosh, that's a good story.
Yeah, thank you.
You got one?
Yeah. Me and my friend drank too much, got alcohol poisoning, and he's still in the hospital. That's pretty crazy.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah.
That's a rough story.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So what is your craziest story from this semester?
So I was in Fort Lauderdale over spring break, and we went to this place called the American Backyard. Short story is, we got in a little bit of a fight. I was with my ex's little sister, and
With your ex's little sister?
we're friends.
Okay.
Nothing weird. A guy bumps into me, and he thinks that I pushed him or something. I don't know. And he throws a hand, and it kind of edges my face, so I back out a little bit, and I swing back, and next thing you know, he's on the ground running away. I'm just oh, okay.
And where is your ex's little sister within all of this?
Oh, she's over there standing by where they would be. So then I run back, and then we start partying more. And, eventually we're just all right, it's getting late. Let's head out. And on our way out, he almost got in another fight too. And he started chirping some other guy. So he was.
We're just fighting all the time, weren't we?
No. That was my first ever fight. But that was kind of crazy because we were gonna get beat by those guys.
Were they big?
Yeah, they were bigger than us for sure.
You just had adrenaline,
No.
just going for it?
That was him. I was nope, we're not doing that. We're gonna walk home. But on our way out, we saw a girl giving another dude a lap dance while kissing the dude behind her.
Oh, Fort Lauderdale. What can you expect?
She was having fun. So I think that's probably the craziest thing I've ever seen. And then on top of that, I had to fight that night. So it was a bit wild.
Okay, so we have fights, we have lap dances, we have, what more could you want from spring break? Faithful girls.
Jesse, what is the craziest story you have from this past semester?
Probably bar wise, we were in Doggies and there was no one in there, and I shut my eyes for maybe 30 seconds, and then they told me I had to get out right now or they would call the police, even though I literally just blinked. That was it. That's my craziest.
Insane.
What is your craziest story from this semester?
This semester, so I usually go to my friend's house. We typically just sit around, chill, conversate, laugh. But this specific night, we had a kickback, I guess, that turned into a party. But then people started throwing drinks everywhere, and it turned out to be a house fire.
Throwing drinks at people's faces or just throwing drinks?
On the wall. Yeah. And there happened to be a house fire. The fire alarms went off, and we thought it was a hoax. We thought it was a hoax until we went upstairs, and the entire upstairs was engulfed in flames.
The entire apartment at mayhem because you guys were throwing drinks at an apartment party?
Not specifically because of that, it just happened to be the same night.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a coincidence.
My crazy story is a house party fire. That's it.
A house party fire. You know what? That's pretty crazy. Thank you.
What is the craziest story you have from this semester?
I'm well known at Piano Fight Club on Wednesday nights.
Wait, what's Piano Fight Club?
Okay.
Piano Fight Club, no.
Okay, the first on Wednesday nights is Piano Fight Club. It's two guys, they go back and forth. It's dueling pianos. And
they fight?
Not really. They just play songs back and forth.
Oh, so it's a dance off except
pianos.
But
piano Wait, that's kind of awesome.
And they take requests.
Yes.
They only do requests from the audience.
That's awesome.
Yes. So we're all piano groupies. We're always there every Wednesday night. And I'm known there because they play Life is a Highway from Cars.
Yep.
And all my roommates chant Emily to Cars because freshman year I hooked up with a guy after we watched the movie Cars.
That's kind of sweet.
So the running joke is that, and like the piano fight club guys, like they know me, and every week they're like, "Oh, Emily's here. Play Life is a Highway," and then they say it, and everyone's like, "Emily the cars," and everyone chants.
That's incredible.
Is that why you have the ka-chow?
That actually is why I have ka-chow on my shirt. I do have ka-chow on my shirt.
Well, thank you for sharing. What is the crazy story you have in general?
Okay, so I went to Nashville on spring break a couple weeks ago, and in this apartment Airbnb that we stayed in, this lady, our neighbor, was so angry at us because we were having so much fun. She came out fully naked to yell at us. Yeah, and then the people next door to us came out and was like, "This lady with her bushes hanging out."
That is crazy.
She was so mad at us, but you know what? We still had a great time.
That's a good story. Oh my God. What is the craziest story you have from this past semester?
My parents' weekend, I watched my best friend's dad, who's 50 years old, do a backflip. And it was the wildest thing I've ever seen.
That's incredible. Oh my gosh.
Amazing. 50 years old.
My crazy story is, one of my buddies on the pool table. I don't know why the pool table doesn't look like a toilet, but I think it's a good story. Everyone has a kick out of it. That's my funny story.
That's a great story. Thank you.